Hello, beautiful soul. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I'm Jess from the Nimbai, and I am going to offer you a timeless tarot reading. The energy could be directly tied to you. It could be an energy surrounding you, like a job, your child, a friend, a lover. It could be pretty much anything. You'll know what resonates for you and take that and leave the rest for someone else if it doesn't resonate with you. This could also be an energy representing a past, present, or future situation. All right, well, let's just jump right on in and see what comes out for you. I'm going to start with an animal card to get the overall energy for the reading. All right. All right, we've got deer and hummingbird. Deer represents gentleness and hummingbird represents joy. Okay, let's see what messages come out. If you like the content on this channel or video, please like and share. Comment below. I would love to hear from you, and subscribe to my channel as well if you feel so inclined. I really appreciate all your support, guys. All right. Thank you. All right, universe, what message can we give the viewer of this video to help them most at this time on their spiritual journey? Message for the viewer of, ooh, thank you. Let's see, so we've got the Emperor, the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Magician. Let's get one more card. One more card, please. Message for the viewer of this video that they need to hear most at this time to help them on their journey in this lifetime. One more card, thank you. And the Seven of Wands. Okay. We've got the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. The Hermit talks about, I'm really picking up kind of like self-reflection, going into the stillness, introspection. It's kind of interesting. I was pulling animal cards for myself this morning because I was looking out the window and saw a bear kind of moseying on up the walkway, and bears are all about introspection, right? Which just like instantly, as soon as I saw this Hermit card, I went to, oh, introspection. You know, somebody like, but I also see this kind of as a beacon. Like somebody's done a lot of like work on themselves. I feel like they've been gentle with themselves. Been gentle with themselves to allow them to like still be in a bright space, even though maybe everything around them feels a little dark and chaotic. All right. So, the Emperor, the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Magician, and the Seven of Wands. I really am getting this feeling of somebody coming into their power. Somebody's been putting a lot of work into themselves, and it's really bringing out this Emperor, you know, kind of coming into their power of like, well, what do I really want to create in this world? And with that, sometimes there's heartbreak. Sometimes you have to let go of things, and the things could be parts of your past, people from your past, moving on from situations. You know, I just see these people turning their back, right? They're turning their back and looking at their stars. Like they know their vision. They have this vision, this dream of like, oh, you know, it's kind of like shoot for the stars, and they're turning their back to the painful things because they want to create the Magician, to create something amazing for themselves. And it's coming in with authenticity. Like it's really somebody standing true to who they are, what they believe inside, really letting their inner light shine, that would bring a lot of joy. But do remember to be gentle with yourself in that process, because, or gentle with others too. I mean, you can cut away and remove people or things from your past without being hurtful. You know, by being true, being your authentic self. That was a terrible shuffle. Let's try that again. Okay. Let's see. Hummingbirds are so cool. They just go from flower to flower, sucking in the nectars of life. They don't do well in captivity. They need to be out, and they need to explore what is around them. I really like, oh, we got the Magician on the bottom of the deck. The story of the deer in the guidebook that comes with this, it talks about this little deer that's on the journey to Spirit Mountain, and there's this demon that doesn't want any creatures to go to see Great Spirit. And so the demon does everything it can to scare this deer, but the deer is filled with so much love, so much brightness, right? That it ends up like melting the demon down into just this, like, you know, not demon form. And the love and the gentleness and kindness of the deer like transformed the demon and went out, and then the deer could pass along to Spirit Mountain, right? So like the Magician, what do you want to manifest in your life? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be around? All right, the Hermit. Please tell me about the Hermit card. Thank you. The Two of Cups. And let's get one more card, please, for the Hermit. Thank you. Strength on its side. So there may have been a situation where somebody felt a connection or some kind of union with something that seemed very balanced. And it probably is very balanced, actually. But the strength on the side, to me, that is like a sleeping energy. So somebody is like, you know, sleeping on being courageous, taking action. She's got her hand, you know, right by the mouth of the lion. Like, she's not fearful of this giant beast, just like that deer wasn't fearful of the giant beast. She's being courageous. She's being strong. But I feel like this is really, okay, taking a look at like your part in a union, in some kind of something that is emotionally fulfilling, and it represents like a coming together, but just kind of sleeping on going after it. And I feel like you're sleeping on going after it, maybe not finding the courage yet, because you're really trying to shine bright from your insides. All right. The Emperor. What can you tell me about the Emperor? Thank you. The Ten of Wands in reverse and the Page of Cups. So this Ten of Wands is like, you know, being burdened. And if it's in the reverse, it really feels like a release of that burden to me right at the moment. But it almost feels like somebody's burdens were hanging them up, and that even though they are releasing them, they're kind of like stuck up here still. Oh, that's kind of a funny way to interpret that. Okay. So being kind of still stuck by the release of your burdens, or stuck on releasing your burdens. Holding on to burdens you have to release. Okay. So I'm seeing this Emperor right now holding the chess piece, and then there's this page holding this cup with a fish in it. And they both are looking the same way. They're both, it's kind of like, I'm just really like, I keep hearing the word strategy. Okay. So maybe somebody's strategy is, like they're doing it from this place of they're the Emperor and they're making very strategic, carefully planned out moves. But to other people, it's coming off more like this page of like, you know, is he serious? Is that really what he wants? Huh. You know, that's really what I'm feeling, is there's kind of like two two views of this emperor. There's like the wow, like okay, I just heard like you know, letting the critics criticize. So you know, the critics, whoever that is for you, um, you know, they see this and maybe they think what you're going after is totally ridiculous or silly, but it's something that you love. Who cares if it's a fish in a cup? It's still, you know, he looks pretty happy about it. He's got this little like smirky face and um, yeah, he's happy about it. Don't let others criticize you. All right, the Three of Swords. Thank you. The Ten of Wands or Ten of Swords in reverse. Let's get one more for the Three of Swords. Thank you. And the Four of Pentacles. So I'm really okay. Resisting healing is what I'm getting with these two cards. Resisting healing, because somebody is resisting healing, it's causing a lot of heartache and pain that doesn't maybe need to be there. This could be, I feel almost like this is an energy outside of this emperor. I feel like this is a separate energy. So I feel like there's actually really two energies, which is kind of indicative with this Two of Cups. So I feel like somebody, and it could be maybe the person that is viewing this emperor as a page. You know, maybe they were hurt by something that was said or done, or even like, you know, maybe they had ideas about something. Maybe they thought this person was actually an emperor, but then found out that this emperor was nothing more than a page. And that could hurt, but I feel like they're holding on to the hurt. They're holding on to the hurt instead of letting the process heal. And instead of letting those swords fall out, they're holding on to kind of the lower vibrational energies. But it's like a self-inflicted pain. Okay, Three of Cups. Thank you. The Fool. Let's get one more. Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, please. Tell me about the three. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to take the upright ones. I'm going to put that one back. It was the Nine of Cups. I had to peek. Okay. Okay. So we've got the Knight of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Tower, and the Fool. So I feel like just the way that this is, I ended up laying it out, you know, I almost feel like these three people in the Three of Cups have their back turned to the Fool, have their back turned to, it's almost like this carefree, careless energy. They're not looking at it. They're a little bit fixated on whatever is in front of them. And what is in front of them is this. I can't grab that card. Okay, there we go. The Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, Tower. So they're stuck in. I feel like there was a message that came in. It seemed very passionate. It was very fast moving, and it like rocked somebody's world. Not in a great way, like more in a like earthquake kind of way. Yeah, and so somebody's like kind of a little fixated on whatever this message was that came in. It was like I said, it was fast, it was passionate, but it was explosive. And because somebody's fixated on that energy, and that could also be what is holding up this heartbreak from healing, they're missing out on this new beginning that's like right behind them. Okay. And then, yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups, which, you know, talks about like focusing on the spilled cups and not paying attention to the two standing cups behind you. All right. The Magician. What can you tell me about the Magician, please? Thank you. The Three of Cups sideways. Thank you. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting is let the gossip rest. Put it away. Put the gossip away. And then what you're manifesting potentially in something that is very emotionally fulfilling for you. It could be love. It could be a job that you love. It could be anything that represents something emotionally fulfilling for you. Um, huh. Okay, well, it feels like it's coming in fast. Whatever this bird, I'm like being drawn to this bird, just like diving into this cup and like all of it spilling out. Um, yeah, I'm really feeling like just kind of let the gossip, the naysayers, put those to bed so that you can manifest something that you are emotionally fulfilled by. And it's here. You know, we've got the Fool, we've got the Ace of Cups. All right, tell me about the Seven of Wands, please. The Magician. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Thank you. The Moon. Secrets, healing. Thank you. Oh, there's that Five of Cups, but look at that, Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right. So, Seven of Wands, being kind of standing your ground, even though, like, you know, and I feel like standing your ground because not everybody sees everything. They see what they want to see. Maybe what is having the light show, like, wherever the light is shining, like a spotlight. So they're seeing that, but they don't see everything else in the dark in the background. You know, they don't see that bright light shining inside of you. And like I said, I do feel like this is two people. Somebody is really kind of a little bit stuck in this, focusing on the wrong thing. And I mean, that could be a part of their healing process. So I can't say it's the wrong thing. That's not fair. Just focus, they're putting their attention onto something that is not emotionally fulfilling, that does not bring joy. Look at that, the Magician's on the bottom of this deck too. But I feel like as there's just these like kind of outside influence energies that are like really kind of disrupting this flow and shifting the perspective into things that it maybe doesn't deserve the attention. Because you do have the Ten of Cups at the bottom. Oh, look at that. And the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands. Oh my god, it just keeps getting better. And the King of Pentacles. You know, you've got like all, there's underlying all of this and all of the naysayers and all of the criticisms and, you know, people's perspectives on things that are making, kind of shaping your reality, or you're letting them shape your reality. Like if that deer had been scared off by the demon, he wouldn't have gone up the trail, but instead he shifted his perspective and stayed true and authentic to his inner self, or her, and you know, found this, made it to made it up great spirit, or made it to great spirit. And then the hummingbird, joy. It brings a lot of joy to do that. Let's see. I'm gonna just draw a couple cards of advice on how best to handle this situation. I feel like really it boils down to just stay true to you. Stay in your authentic self. Look at that. Now we got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. Okay. The Emperor owns his decisions, right? He doesn't let the naysayers come in and be like, rah, 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 criticize. Okay, let's get some words of advice. 3 cards of advice for the viewer of this video. We've got the Seven of Cups, Temperance. Let's get one more card for advice. I feel like somebody has a lot of choices. Right now I'm really getting this feeling of balancing out the choices. Thank you. And Justice. Ooh, look at that. And then we have the World, completion of a cycle so that a new cycle can begin. The Fool. We have that on the table already too. Okay. Yeah, I'm really just seeing balance. And again, like she, you know, Justice. She's got the sword of truth and the scales of justice. Like, she's trying to bring in balance. And I feel like this is really saying, like, balance, you know, find a kind and gentle way to, like, push the naysayers aside, to bring balance into your life, and stay true to your authentic self. Stay true to who you are. You know, there are a lot of choices. You could take things any way you want. It could hurt. It could be beautiful. You know, there is manifestation coming in. There is love, and things that you're passionate about. Stay gentle and with yourself and with others, so that you can find joy, which is here. It's coming. You know, we had all these 10s at the bottom of the deck. Here we've got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. And I really just feel like, just find balance, heal, be gentle, go with the decisions that feel true to you. All right, let's grab a fortune, and then I'm going to send you off on your beautiful day. There we go. Visit a park, enjoy what nature has to offer. Yeah, spend a little time, you know, be the deer. Go try to find Spirit Mountain. All right, you guys, thank you for watching, and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I love you all. Love and light. Until next time, bye.